Hello and welcome back to my channel. So today we'll be learning how to take body measurement. To start with, we are going to be starting with our shoulder measurement. So to measure the shoulder, we are going to be measuring from one tip of the shoulder to the other tip of the shoulder, making sure that the tape goes up across the neck. We'll take this measurement and we are going to be writing it down. So the next measurement we are going to be taking is base of neck to shoulder tip measurement. This measurement is actually very important to know individual neck length, especially when we want to make a high neck or turtleneck dresses. This measurement comes in very handy because some people's neck are slim while some people's neck are wider. So the next measurement we are going to be taking is our shoulder. The next measurement we are going to be taking is our shoulder to nipple point and then shoulder to on the bust. We are going to take note of these measurements and write them down. The next measurement we are going to be taking is our shoulder to waist measurements. Our shoulder to waist measurements. You can get this measurement when you bend sideways. The part that goes in on your waist is your natural waist, or somewhere in between your under your rib cage and your hip bone, somewhere in between. That is your natural waist measurement. So next we are going to be measuring our blouse length measurement. We are going to note these measurements and we are going to write them down. So next off, we are going to be taking our neck to knee measurements and our neck to the full length. So sorry, the camera did not capture this part, but that's our shoulder to knee measurement and the shoulder to floor measurement. So the next measurement we are going to be taking now is our back waist measurement. Because we have bust in the front, most times our front shoulder to waist measurement is longer than our back shoulder or neck to waist measurement. So we are going to take these measurements and we are going to note it down. So the next measurement we'll be taking is our bust measurement. You are going to put the tape around the fullest part of your breast, making sure that the tape stands round and is not falling. The tape is, you can see how I did it in the I did it here. You have to take the tape up, make sure that the tape goes round and the tape is not slanting. So after that, we're going to be taking our under the bust measurement. This under the bust measurement is mostly taken very firm, so that when you make your cup dresses or cup blouses, you may not be needing bra to wear them. So next off, we're going to be taking our waist measurement. After taking our waist measurements, we are going to go down to our hip measurements. We are putting this tape round the fullest part of the hip, and then we are going to adjust it till we get the strongest part of the hip. We are going to take note of this measurement and we are going to write it down. The next measurement we are taking is our waist to knee measurement and our waist to floor length measurement. So sorry again, the camera did not get the waist to floor measurement, but just measure from your waist to the floor. That's your full skirt measurement. So the next measurement we're going to be taking is our round sleeve measurement, our armhole measurement. You are going to put this tape round as so, and this is, you're not going to make it too tight and you're not going to make it too loose either. Just make it a hair so the tape can move freely around the armpit area. So that's our armhole measurement. The next measurement we are taking now is our sleeve measurement. We are going to be depending on the kind of sleeve you want. You want it short, you want it medium, you want it long. So we are going to start from the tip of the shoulder and we are going to take the sleeve measurement. And when we are measuring our long sleeve, remember we'll have to tilt our hand forward a little so that when we, after making the long sleeve, it doesn't look short by the time we bend our arm as so. So after that, we're going to be taking our round, uh, um, we're taking our sleeve round measurement. Depending on where you want your sleeve to be, you're going to take the round sleeve measurement on where you want your sleeve to be. So that is it with the measurements. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in another class.